Single dads, what happens when you introduce your girlfriend to your daughter? As I pulled into my driveway, 2 police officers cornered me and said, "Your foster daughter was caught stealing $500. This was the girl who insisted on spending all her allowance on Christmas presents for kids in her group home." I handed them $800 as an apology and immediately went inside to talk to Aria. The moment our eyes met, she broke down crying. I'm sorry, I'll pay it back," she sobbed, her whole body shaking. "Pay it back with what money? Why do you need?" She suddenly bolted mid-sentence, running to the bathroom and locking the door behind her. That's when I saw it, smoke coming from under the door accompanied by the smell of artificial watermelon, a vape. She used to scrunch her nose when we walked past people smoking. "Aria, please open the door. We need to talk about this." No response, just the sound of her crying getting quieter, like she was trying to muffle it. That's when Veronica, my girlfriend of 8 months, touched my shoulder. "Let me," she said, her voice softer than usual. Sometimes girls need another woman to talk to. Veronica slipped inside with her favorite brand of ramen noodles and Monster, and I heard the lock click again. An hour later, Aria walked out with Veronica's arm around her shoulders. She was smiling, but something about it made my skin crawl. "Everything's fine, Dad," she said, her voice oddly bright. "Just teenage stuff. I'm gonna go to bed now." Veronica patted my arm. "She'll be okay, just needs some space." I was fast asleep at 2 a.m. when I heard the sound of the front door creaking open. I waited until I heard the front door close before following her. When I got outside, I caught sight of Aria climbing into a black van I didn't recognize. My heart was pounding as I fumbled for my keys and followed them onto the highway. From the back, I could tell it was a bald man with a white beard and cigarette fingers. We drove for 20 minutes before they pulled into a truck stop, the one known for being a trafficking hotspot. Through the van window, I could make out the face of a man who looked about 40 years old, leaning toward my daughter. Before I could figure out what was going on, he tilted a water bottle to Aria's lips. She drank it like a baby, while his hand was reaching for her face, and tears filled her eyes. My stomach lurched when I saw how she wasn't pulling away, just sitting there like a doll, her movements slow like she was on something. When I finally filmed enough to have him locked up, I let the rage fuel my body. I didn't think, I just ran. Yanked open the van door and pulled the man out so hard I heard fabric tear. Stuff was falling out of the van's side door, and that's when I saw it. Every compartment was filled to the brim with rope and zip ties. On the floor was an open bottle of white pills. My vision went red. Aria jumped on my back, her voice slurred and barely coherent. "Dad, leave him alone." Veronica tied. "Tired, I had to do this." The man scrambled away, dropping something as he ran. I picked it up and saw it was Aria's passport. I held my daughter's semi-conscious body on the cold pavement while her body shook with tears. "Dad, I thought this is what you wanted," she whispered, and I felt my whole world tilt. "Veronica has videos of me. She said no one would want me if they saw them, that you'd be disappointed." "Baby, what are you talking about?" She said she was helping me with modeling photos. Aria's voice was getting clearer, but the words were worse. But then she kept taking more, ones I didn't want. While I was changing, in the shower, I'm naked in all of them. She said if anyone saw them, they'd think I was dirty, that you'd send me back to foster care because you couldn't have a daughter like that living with your new girlfriend. I was just trying to find a new man to take care of me when I turn 18, since I'm just your foster kid, not your real daughter. I lunged at her for a hug, but she held me back. Her hands traveled to her stomach as her lip quivered with sadness. "Dad, there's one more thing I did. Veronica said it would make me more valuable, that men pay more for pregnant girls." My entire body went cold. "Was the man in the car one of your clients?" Full story on channel, link below.